Did you know the story of the Great Flood is older than you think? So this is known as the Eridu Genesis, also known as the Sumerian flood story. So it dates to the Old Babylonian period, which is roughly around the same time of Atrahasis, which is the Akkadian flood epic. So although Atrahasis and the Eridu Genesis are composed around the same time period, it's the Eridu Genesis that is written in Sumerian, which was of course not spoken around this time period, but was still written down as a pedagogical and liturgical language. So as always on this channel, we're going to pick a couple of lines to translate from the Sumerian and then into the English. Of course, I'll go through as always and explain the grammar. So first off, on the top line we have Numun, so this takes on the meaning of seed. And then we have Namlulu, so this essentially means humanity. So you have Nam, the abstract modifier, and then you have Lulu, which is essentially meaning person. So person becomes humanity or mankind. Then we have Chalamede, so Chalam means to forsake or to destroy. And the Ede, the ending, is what's known as the Maru participle or the imperfective participle. So essentially, to keep it simple, we would translate this as in order to. We actually see an example of the Ede attached to Chalam in this example, which is very convenient. And then on to the final section, so we have Nam Bi. So Nam in this case is not the abstract modifier, but a noun which means fate. Bi is a possessive pronoun meaning its. So then finally we have Batar. So Ba is a prefix which is normally associated with intransitive verbs or inanimate subjects. And then finally we have Tar, which means to decide. So a really good tool when learning Sumerian is to translate things from left to right in a wooden sense or in a more literal sense. So if we go from top to bottom, left to right, and apply this method, we have Numun Namlulu, so literally seed, humanity. Then we have Chalamede, so in order to destroy. And then we have Nambi Batar, so its fate has been decided, or its fate decided, more literally. However, to translate it further and make it sound super cool, we have Numun Namlulu Chalamede Nambi Batar. A fate to annihilate the seed of mankind has been decreed. So that is all from me today. That was the Eridu Genesis, or the Sumerian flood story. If you'd like me to translate anything else from this tablet, or anything else for that matter that's in Sumerian, do let me know in the comments. Everybody's been super helpful with the commenting, subscribing, reposting. Keep going. It really does help smaller creators like me bloom and blossom. So thank you so much for the support so far. And until the next video, catch you later.